Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You just gotta give it to Donald Trump. He's got a way of putting it all out there and kind of just making the conversation happen, forcing the conversation to happen. You know, it's obvious why certain groups hate him so much. Your typical politician shows up, all smiles, media trained, just walk the red carpet, shake the hands, kiss the baby, and move along, right? But Donald Trump shows up and airs all the grievances. He's not there to wine and dine. He's heard it all. He's seen it all. He doesn't care. He's there to make deals. He's there to debate and negotiate. Or he's there to get to the bottom of things. And that's why we have so many moments like his infamous UN speech, where he put the Germans on notice, or just recently his speech in Saudi Arabia, where he put the globalist warmongers on notice, or that infamous moment with Zelensky in the Oval Office that totally changed the dynamic. And now this moment in dealing with this South African public relations envoy. Oh boy, did he pull a fast one on him. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on here. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks. So these clowns showed up with their tails between their legs saying, no, 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 nothing to see here. We've done nothing wrong. There's no systemic racism or persecution of white farmers in South Africa. And their argument seemed to largely revolve around these two white guys that they brought in. A very weird display. These two guys looking like government hostages. If their families weren't back in South Africa, they'd probably be claiming asylum, but they were brought in to make the argument that nothing bad is happening in South Africa, but let's just say it backfired spectacularly.
I grew up in an area in South Africa that is a farmland area, Polokwane, and there is some issues up there. Obviously, my dad was a property developer as well as a part-time farmer, and yeah, some of these buddy farmers got killed. The farm is still going, my brothers run it, but it's a constant battle with farms they're trying to burn the farms down to chase you away. So it is a concern to try and make a living as a farmer, and at the end they, without farmers, there's no food on the plate. So we need the farmers to produce the food.
Farming, right? He wouldn't even want to do what you're doing, right? They love farming, they don't want to leave. But it's a struggle.
Yeah, and food and fresh water is the most important thing in life. Without those two things you can't survive.
How is the water there?
The water is great, obviously. All the water comes out of the borehole, out of ground for us down there. But yeah, it is a battle to get the water out sometimes when all the equipment gets stolen all the time that you're trying to get the water out.
So does your family and your brother, do they feel safe on the farm?
They live behind electric fences, try and be at night safe. But it is constant whenever you leave that something could happen. And
there's nowhere to live.
Both of them has been attacked in their houses. My mom's been attacked in her house when she was 80. So it is difficult.
This guy goes from, well, nothing to see here to, actually, my dad's farmer friend was murdered and farms are being burned down to the ground pretty much constantly. Basically an admission that, yeah, it really is happening. But then Team Trump interjects, and oh boy, that's when it got real bad for the South African envoy. Take a look at this.
Turn the lights down and just put this on. It's right behind you.
Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South African occupy land. That's who we are. Never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Go after a white man and feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. What? The throat of what man?
Confronted with the facts, look at their faces. You got people literally singing songs calling for violence against white farmers. Then you got public officials calling for violence, and you could tell at that moment they were caught. The jig was up. And let's just say Trump didn't stop applying the pressure.
So you denounced that type of language in the video that you saw?
Oh yes, we've always done so. As government, as my own party, we are completely opposed to that. We, in 1955, adopted a document which said South Africa belongs to all who live in it.
But why wouldn't you arrest that man? That man said the white farmers all the white farmers, and then he danced, and he's dancing, and it's the white farmers. I think, I'm not sure, but I think if somebody got up in Parliament and started saying a certain group of people, he would be arrested very quickly. That man is going all over South Africa, and that's not a small party. That was a stadium that holds 100,000 people.
I don't know, it seems pretty clear-cut to me. And I'm just loving how the Trump administration is cutting straight through all the BS. This is what this president does. He doesn't play the games, folks. I mean, the way he's handling these weasels, it's just on another level.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. Canada is stepping up the military participation because they were low and now they're stepping it up, and that's a very important thing. But never say never. Never say never. If somebody got up in Parliament and started saying a certain group of people, he would be arrested very quickly. That man is going all over South Africa. And that's not a small party. That was a stadium.
He's cutting through all the BS and just laying out the facts right in front of them. The traditional view from previous presidents has basically always been to kick the can down the road, take the easy path. Don't go there. Diplomacy is all about a handshake and a smile and nothing actually being done. Yeah, Trump does not subscribe to that philosophy at all. He goes all in. And honestly, I think he gets a kick out of it.
These are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death. Horrible death. Death. I don't know. To pick anyone, white South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all. I mean, I'll give these to you. So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do.
Oh, Donald Trump loves pulling up the stack of papers. Just like from that infamous CNN town hall with Caitlin Collins, where he was oh so ready for that January 6th claim, just so he could pull out the receipts for that epic mic drop moment.
Oh, let me pull it out. I have to pull it out.
Well, now's the same thing. He dropped the freaking mic on these people. And I think he clearly showed the American people that he's doing the right thing. Their argument seems to be that it's not happening, but actually it's happening, but it's not that big of a deal, and it's actually justified. In other words, it's happening, and Donald Trump isn't playing any of these games. He is exposing them, and possibly like nobody else could. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.